Welcome to Moments of Horror from A to Z, the podcast that will send shivers down your spine with its bone-chilling, spine-tingling stories. In a world where reality can be just as terrifying as fiction, we believe that everyone needs a good scare every now and then. Don't forget to subscribe, as this podcast is designed to offer a weekly dose of horror in quick and easy, digestible segments. Each episode features a different letter of the alphabet and a spooky story to match, covering everything from haunted houses to demonic possessions and everything in between. So brace yourself for the scares to come as Moments of Horror from A to Z presents its latest spooky tale. G is for Giggle. As Sarah walked home from her friend's house late at night, she had heard an eerie sound coming from the bushes. It was a giggling noise, but it sounded twisted and dark. She picked up her pace, but the giggling followed her. Suddenly, the giggling got louder and more intense, and Sarah felt a cold breath on her neck. She turned around but saw nothing. The giggling grew louder, and she felt something grab her ankle. She screamed and tried to pull away, but it was no use. The giggling grew louder and more sinister, and Sarah was dragged into the bushes. In the darkness, she saw a pair of glowing red eyes and a twisted grin. The creature giggled and cackled as it pulled her deeper into the bushes. Sarah was paralyzed with fear, but then she remembered something her grandma had told her. Laughter is the best medicine. With all her might, Sarah summoned the courage and let out a big laugh. The creature stopped giggling and looked at her in confusion. Sarah continued to laugh, louder and louder, and suddenly, the creature started to shrink and disappear. In its place, a small, furry creature appeared, looking up at Sarah with wide eyes. It was the giggling imp, a creature that fed on fear and negative emotions. But Sarah's laughter had drained it of its power and transformed it into a harmless, adorable creature. Sarah smiled and picked up the giggling imp. She petted its fur and let out a soft giggle. From that day on, Sarah knew that the laughter was the best weapon against fear, and she made it her mission to spread joy and happiness wherever she went. And so, the once scary, giggling imp became Sarah's loyal companion, and they traveled the world together, spreading laughter and joy to everyone they met. Thank you again for taking the time to listen to this podcast, Moments of Horror from A to Z. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with each new episode. And also, if you like this, please check out our companion podcast, Moments of Love from A to Z. Finally, if you'd like to connect with us, you can find us on social media at Moments of Podcast. That is on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, you can email us at momentsofpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm your host, KG Heartstopper, and as always, remember, you mean something. You matter. Go be kind.